How's it going, everybody? Carter James Turnbull here. For those of you who really know me, you probably know me better as the King of Charisma, Shaman of Swagger, Carter James the NILLIHC Master. You've probably seen me somewhere, like on the Jimmy Kimmel Show, on the Do You Have What It Takes segment. You probably know me, for those of you who've known me in Colorado when I lived there, you probably know me from the band Bad, when it was a unit, and from the band I Riot, and for those of you who've known me since my high school days, you remember me best for my word, NILLIHC. A word that's been active since 2004, since its humble beginnings in a church called Colorado Community Church, and has expanded these past 11 years. It's been amazing. Now, more than ever, I am asking you guys for a little bit of help here. Recently, I tried to sell my vehicle, my 2008 Jeep Compass, in Park City, Utah. The reason why I drove from North Hollywood, California, all the way to Park City, Utah, is because the vehicle already has a Utah license plate. It has a history there and a hell of a lot of miles on it. So maybe that's one of the main reasons why it hasn't been sold, is because some people are kind of hesitant to have a vehicle that has 154,000 plus miles on it. I get it. Unfortunately, that hasn't sold as quick as possible. And there's a lot of things I want to get done in the month of August, and unfortunately, since that vehicle did not sell in a timely fashion, according to my standards, I've been in a financial struggle. I recently had to take out, all my money, because money's been taken out of my bank account for, I don't know, whatever the reason. So I had to, close down my account and to stop that from happening. I don't know if money was stolen from me, taken from me, or whatever, but I had to just get rid of it altogether, and I did. So I don't have a debit card, a credit card, or anything like that, just simply cash. Enough to pay for my rent this month. So that's just a little bit of a short story for you. I can make it the long version, but that's way longer than the time we have here. And I have enough sad stories to sink your ship, so I'm not going to do that. The reason why I have this video blog up right now is because I want to tell you guys what this Gofundme campaign is all about. So, with that being said, I want a fresh start. At 26 years of age, I feel like I should have had this, right when I got out of high school. I should have been looking for decent work. I should have been living in reality instead of living in my dreams, in my fantasy land of sunshine, rainbows, unicorns, and hippies. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but our world isn't consistent with those things. So now I feel like I'm at a point in my life journey where I want to learn how to work hard, pay the bills, do it the right way. But I'm also asking for your help. And $2,000 is what I'm asking. It's really not that much money. It's pocket change to people like Donald Trump. He could buy a candy bar with that. But it would help me out tremendously. It would help me get a head start. Once I get the $2,000, people might ask, where is that going to? The $2,000 will help me with not this month's rent, which will be taken care of, but the next month's rent coming up. It would help me, which is $550 a month. It would also help me get a new webcam. I feel like I'm in need of one, especially for my job as a webcam model. I mean, obviously you can tell that the definition in this video blog isn't really high definition, and I'm looking for something more high definition and more professional for my job. Also, it would also go towards getting me a new set of wheels. Not a car, but a bicycle. Just something that can get me, from A to B. Maybe not as fast as a vehicle, but still more decent than walking on human legs. And a lot faster, too. So that would cost somewhere between $65 to $150. Or at least the bikes I'm looking into. It would also go towards buying a plane ticket out to Denver, Colorado to see one of my dearest friends and former bandmates get married to her handsome duke and drummer. And of course, they're doing their own Indiegogo campaign to, buy themselves a tour van. And I wish them all the best with that. And it would mean the universe and beyond to me to go see them married, and that date is on August 15th of this year. So I'm hoping to have at least $2,000 by August 10th, so I can go out and buy a decent, decently cheap plane ticket, which will be somewhere between $200 to $400. The money will also help me get a new gym membership. I have been struggling to find a gym that has, that's cheap outside of that one fitness thing, which escapes me. I forgot the name of it, but it costs $10 a month. Whatever, I'm not doing that gym. So I'm thinking 24-hour. I think that it's very, very, it's cheap to start out from what I heard, like maybe like $32 a month, maybe somewhere between 24 to 32. I'm probably gonna have to look into it a little bit harder, but that way I can start training again, and more specifically with one of my good friends who's also a roommate of mine. It would help me out a lot to start training with someone, to have a workout buddy for the first time ever, and not be so foolish and not feel an ego about, or should I say, throw my ego out the window and get help from someone or something, an extra push, if you will, and that would mean the world to me right now. Above all, I really want to thank all of you for your support. For those of you who choose to donate, or for those of you who just choose to share on Facebook and otherwise, anything would help out. I mean, if all of you could just pitch in $5, and I know that times are tough and our economy is in the shitter. If you turn on the news, you know that we owe trillions to China as it is. Anything helps, is what I'm trying to say. $2,000, I do believe that can be doable. And any donation, you'll definitely get a thank you from me in some way, shape, or form. And it would warm my heart to get a fresh start in life, and to be able to, use the money productively and not foolishly. And you will have my honest vow that the $2,000 will not be taken for granted. It will be, it will go towards something positive, uplifting, and inspiring for a fellow human being like myself. And for those of you who choose to help out, once again, I'm not trying to ramble here, but thank you. You have my gratitude, and I'm indebted to you guys for life here. It would also help me pay off a couple of debts that I owe to certain people. Of course, that is all classified information between my family and I. And please, anything at all. I'm not trying to sound desperate. I'm not trying to sound like a victim here of the system or anything like that. But I feel like this is probably one of the most modest blogs I will ever post in my lifetime. I usually like to be upbeat and very intense and in your face, and I would love to give you those ukulele videos again with a better high-definition webcam, and not just use it for my webcam work. So with that in mind, I sure hope that you will donate to my cause, the Start Fresh cause. And for those of you who've also checked out the TV series trailer that I'm a part of called The Valley on YouTube and otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you for checking out something that I'm so honored and so proud and so grateful to be a part of. That was easy for me to say. So as I ramble on and on, I just want to let you guys know how much this would mean to me. Once again, if all of you could pitch in some way, shape, or form, if all my friends could pitch in some way, shape, or form, I know I'd have this whole campaign done by tonight. I have a lot of Facebook friends, not to rub it in, but they all mean the universe and galore to me. So, man, it's going to be an interesting and awesome adventure. No longer having a car, ready to bike ride everywhere, live a little bit more modestly, learn how to live as a unorthodox, even betterly so, and do my best to be a minimalist, because having a lot of material things just really isn't my bag, but having a decent cushion of money is. So with that in mind, I hope you guys will help out, and the best is still to come. Best is still to come. Stay NILLIHC, forever young and champions, and check out the GoFundMe campaign, Start Fresh. as soon as possible. Later.